Okay. As I approach the front of my vehicle with key in pocket, I look for condition of headlights and lights. Headlights clean, clear, not cracked, broken, missing. Signal lights clean, clear, not cracked, broken, missing. Proper color amber. Clearance lights clean, clear, not cracked, broken, missing. Proper color amber. I'm checking for leaks underneath the vehicle. If there are leaks, it would be from the engine or transmission. I'm looking for leans. If there is a lean, it would be from a tire, low or flat, or a suspension problem. Here is the engine. Water pump. Operating properly, securely mounted, not damaged. Belt driven. The belt is not cracked, worn, or frayed. It is no more than 3/4 of an inch of deflection. Coolant reservoir between min and max. When the reservoir and engine are cold, I can take off the cap and look inside if there is no sight glass. Here's the driver's side. Alternator operating properly, securely mounted, not damaged. Wires are securely fastened. Belt driven. Belt not cracked, worn, or frayed. No more than 3/4 or 3/4 of an inch deflection. Air compressor operating properly, not damaged, securely mounted, not leaking. The air compressor is gear driven. Power steering pump operating properly, securely mounted, not damaged, not leaking. It is also gear driven. Steering box securely mounted, not leaking, no missing nuts or bolts. Steering box hoses not leaking, damaged, secured at both ends. All engine hoses are not damaged or leaking. Pitman arm, drag link, upper steering arm, tie rod, steering linkage. Arms and rods from box to wheel are not worn or cracked. Joints are not worn or loose. No loose missing castle nuts, cotter pins. Suspension. Brackets, bolts, bushings are securely mounted, not cracked or broken, missing or damaged, missing, shifted, cracked. U-bolts, broken or missing. Shock absorber, securely mounted, not damaged or leaking. Brakes, airline, securely mounted and connected at both ends. No leaks, no cracks, it's not worn or frayed. Air can pass through it. Fittings are not leaking. Brake chamber, cracked, dented, leaking. The clamp is not loose or missing. Slack adjuster and push rod. The slack adjuster is not bent, broken, or loose. It is not missing any parts. The push rod, the same, does not move more than 1 inch when pulled by hand when the brakes are released. Brake drum. No cracks, dents, holes. No loose or missing nuts or bolts. There is no grease or oil in the drum. Brake linings. They are not dangerously thin. No oil, no grease. Wheels. Tread no less than 4/32 of an inch. The tread is evenly worn. The sidewall is not cut or damaged. The rim has no welds. It is not bent. It is not damaged. Lug nuts are all present. There is no rust, trails, no distortion or cracks around the bolt holes. Oil hub and axle seal. If there is a sight glass, you may check the oil level. If there is not, pop off the cap and dip to check. The axle seal is behind here. At this point, you can close the hood. Clear right. Clear left. Clear. Driver door. No damage. Opens. Closes. Hinges. Secure. Not damaged. Seal. Intact. Steps. Securely mounted. Solid. No debris. Side light. Clean clear. Not cracked, broken, missing. Proper color amber. DEF cap. Tight. Not leaking. Tank. Securely mounted. Not leaking. Diesel tank. Cap tight. Not leaking. Tank. Securely mounted. Some places with straps. Not leaking. Steps and catwalk. Securely mounted. Solid. Free of debris. Frame. No cracks. Broken welds. Damage to the frame rails or holes. Cross members. Not cracked, bent, loose, or missing. Drive shaft. Not bent, twisted, or cracked. BTC, Bitcoin. U-joints. Secure, free of debris. Exhaust. Connected tightly. Connected tightly. Exhaust. No holes or cracks. Evidence of carbon soot or excessive rust. Tightly connected. Tightly connected. Clamps not loose or missing. Air hoses and lines. They are not cut, taped, tangled, spliced, worn, or dragging on tractor parts. They are not leaking. The glad hands are firmly seated. Firmly seated. They are not leaking. Securely connected at both ends. Tractor to trailer. E-plug locked in place. Take it from the top. Front of trailer, no bulges, No missing rivets. It is strong enough to hold the cargo or the load. No holes. Clearance lights. Clean clear, not cracked, broken, missing. Proper color amber. Side of trailer. No missing rivets. No holes. No bulges. DOT reflective tape securely affixed to the length of the trailer. Reflectors not damaged, not missing. Cross members cracked, bent, broken. Holes underneath the trailer floor. Coupling. Apron. All visible parts of the apron are not bent or broken. There is no gap between the apron or the fifth wheel skid plate. The fifth wheel skid plate is securely mounted to the platform with no loose or missing bolts, pins, or brackets. It is properly greased. Platform. There are no cracks or breaks in the platform structure. It is mounted to the sliding fifth wheel assembly. Release arm, fully engaged. If there is a safety latch, it is locked in place. Cylinder and airline, if equipped, not leaking. Kingpin and locking jaws. The kingpin is held in place with locking jaws. It is not bent or broken. Locking pins, fully engaged, not loose or missing. Mounting bolts, mounting bolt, mounting bolt, mounting bolt. None are loose or missing. All of the brackets, bolts, and nuts are present. Securely mounted. There are 12 things to check on the drives, the same way as you do on the steers. They are the tires, rims on both sides, lug nuts, hub and axle seals, valve stem and caps, suspension, springs, U-bolts, shock absorbers, airbags, bushings. On brakes, air lines, brake chambers. On the other side, slack adjusters and push rods, brake drums and linings. I'm going to check all of these things the same way I do on the steers, except for 3 things. The 3 things are dividers, evenly spaced on duals, not rusted through or bent. Torsion bar, not damaged, securely mounted. Tread depth, no or less than 2/32 of an inch. Rear of the tractor, mud flaps, not damaged, not missing. Lights, clean clear, not cracked, broken, or missing. Brake or service lights, proper color red. Reverse light, white. Reflectors, tape or reflectors, securely affixed. Landing gear, securely mounted in the upright position. No loose parts. Handle stored. Trailer brakes airlines. Not dragging against the ground. Not cracked, worn, or frayed. Not leaking. They can supply air to the brakes. 12 things I check here. Same way you do with the steers. tires and tread, rims, both sides, lug nuts, hub axle oil seal, valve cap and stem, suspension, springs, U-bolts, shock absorbers, airbags if equipped, bushings, brakes, air lines, brake chambers, push rods and slack adjusters, brake drums, and linings. I check these things the same way I do on the steers, except for 3 things on the trailer. There's a control arm back here. Tread depth, no less than 2/32 of an inch. 2/32. Duals, evenly spaced, not rusted through, new debris. Mud flap, not missing, securely mounted. ABS light if equipped. This is a reflector. Clean clear, not cracked, broken, missing, proper color amber for ABS light. Reflector, not missing, not damaged. Marker light. Marker light. Clean clear, not cracked, broken, missing, proper color red. End of trailer. I'm going to check all of the lights, that they are clean, clear, not cracked, broken, or missing. Proper color red. Reflectors, not broken or missing. DOT tape, securely affixed. DOT bar, securely mounted, not damaged. Has DOT tape. Doors, hinges, not damaged, securely mounted. Doors, not damaged. Unlatches, latches. Door opens and closes. I'm going to check this side of the vehicle the same way as I did in that one. If there are side doors, I'm going to check those side doors the same way I did for these. Take this time to go back and review anything you might have missed.